Hey, welcome to Cameos. I am Samsahn. With me, I have Just Rambling. Fu Money could not join us today. We'll tell you where he is in a second. And of course, O'Shaughnessy. O'Shaughnessy, he did good today. This week, O'Shaughnessy was he was actually live for our main topic, dressed as Rayman. He was in a Rayman furry costume, so that's what he was doing. Um, but yeah, but we're here with a whole new set of news, and I don't know. I don't know.
We
Yeah.
desperately need to work on these intros.
I just be talking, man. I was stretching. I don't know why I started so soon. I wasn't even prepared.
Oh man! All right,
But
we're
no,
gonna kick
I'll
you
start
guys
it.
off.
I got to no, I'll do it because I got to tell them where Fu is. So Fu
Oh, I
actually
got you.
went to Crumble, right? So what happened was Fu found out Crumble has this new drink that is what is it like 1,800 grams of sugar,
It
like
would
or
be
something
great
like
if it
that.
were only that, and people would actually be able to keep their feet after a few sips. But it's actually 186,000 milligrams of sugar.
Oh, 186,000 milligrams. Okay. Wait, is that not how many milligrams in a gram? Is it?
Don't ask me. Please do not ask me math
I
at
never no, I
nine
never
o'clock
knew
at night.
conversions. Whatever, but Fu had a sip. Oh yeah, it makes sense. 1,000 makes sense. Thank you. So yeah, that's 1,800, right?
Yes.
Oh, look at the quick math, unnecessary quick math. But that's what Fu did. He went and had a sip of that. Uh,
Hmm.
so now he's in a coma. Um, he's in a
Yeah.
sugar coma, and they're
Fun fact.
yeah. So don't go to Crumble and drink that, especially if you're black, because then you will definitely get diabetes. They'll take your foot like on soul food.
Yeah. Diabetes don't like us at all. It is one of the most aggressively targeting diseases out there for the black community.
It goes and looks for black people. It's like the dude that killed Ricky.
you just you just take a bite of this, take a sip of this drink, you start hearing them saxophones from TikTok.
Exactly. Do not drink that, black people, or
Nah,
anyone. It's just not. It's not safe.
that's not for us. We can skip this one.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, there's also another horrible trend that black people shouldn't be participating in. It's where they're
The pineapples.
putting pineapple in Kool-Aid and
Yeah.
people are going into diabetic shock over it.
That is so stupid, yo. You saw that white kid go like, "The big guy." You see the
He said
kid?
what?
He said, "The big guy." Like I don't know where he from. He took a sip of the joint. Did big
Oh,
guy
he
and
said this
walked
bit
away.
good.
Nah, but he has an accent, so it's like did big guy.
Oh, okay. I heard good, and I'm like, what did he say? Oh, but
Yeah. Oh yeah,
yeah,
don't do
that's
that. See, I you understand, Joshua. So
yeah. Black people low key are kindred spirits with the Islanders because yep, we
yeah,
got the same problem with blood pressure.
yeah, don't do it.
They always talk about gang violence killing black people. Nope, table
Nice,
salt will do the job just fine.
exactly. So y'all stay away from them Kool Aid
Train.
pineapples and whatever crumble selling. It is not. It's not for us, man.
American culture needs something better because right now we are the masters of diabetes and obesity.
I mean, all people can do. This is like everybody's stressing it. So everybody's.
This eating is just like grabbing a bag of Doritos and emptying the shit in one sitting. Like this is just getting creative
Yeah.
with your fatness and your big backness.
Yeah, they about to use our 401k for the SpaceX IPO. We gotta, we need some type of happiness. So everybody got these pineapples.
Sad way to go out. In business news, some Target stores are now cutting the seals on Pokemon ETBs in an effort
Hilarious,
to deter scalpers. One employee had to defend his decision to slash the boxes after some shoppers questioned why he was messing with the Pokemon company's sales.
hilarious.
Necessary.
Yeah,
Like this is insane. Like it's gotten so bad. 'Cause, look, for those who don't know, me and Samsung recently got back. Well, for me, I'm getting back into it. Sam's getting into it. Magic the Gathering, and I recently went to Target to go pick up a few packs, and I got 3 packs. And just me walking over to grab those three, like one handful of them, got me weird stares from the employees. So I can only imagine how bad it's gotten with people running in and taking stuff out of kids' carts and like just bum rushing others to get a bunch of boxes. Like I understand it's the sign of the times and the economy is bad, so that's why a lot of
Mm.
these things are happening. But this is way too much.
It's a yeah. I don't like it. I also play like One Piece, so it's like it's the same way where like a pack of One Piece cards MSRP is like 110, and
Yeah.
then you go online, the Jones like $300. So you
Mhm.
can't find it in stores, and so for the people who like actually want to just play the game, and including the Pokemon, right? You just want to play the game. You can't do it because you can't get product. You can't afford to play. And as
Yeah.
far as like the customer saying uh, like why would you do this to Nintendo sales or the Pokemon sales? Like it doesn't. Japan doesn't really care like that. Like
Mhm.
they're not in things for the money,
Yeah.
which is a weird thing to say, because we live in like a
Also,
capitalistic society. But yeah, they don't like care that much. They
also
rather people get it and play the game.
that's correct me if I'm wrong, but that's just not how the business works. It's like once Target has acquired the Pokemon boxes, that already counts as a sale for the Pokemon company, right?
Oh, I never.
Because
I don't know if it's like that. I thought they still have a deal. Like they Pokemon sends it to Target, and maybe they pay a fee like to shelve it. Target sells it, and they get a piece of it, and then Pokemon gets the rest. Maybe like if you are maybe it is how it works because maybe like for like smaller retailers to get your thing and get placement in stores, like you probably get a paid up front by Target,
okay,
and then maybe
yeah,
paid on the back end after they sell all the stuff.
yeah.
So
Because my understanding, yeah, my understanding was that once like Target purchased the boxes, like that was all that was the transaction that was needed between Target and the Pokemon Company, and
mm,
from there, whatever Target sells from what they already purchased, then they can determine how much more orders they need to place with the Pokemon Company to acquire more, and that's
oh,
just
oh,
how.
okay.
Yeah, that's my guess, but I could be wrong. But again, even if either one of us is wrong, the people who are complaining about tampering with the Pokemon Company's sales, why are you as a regular person defending a multi-billion-dollar corporation?
It's because we're
They don't give
tampering
a
with
fuck about you.
no, we're tampering with their sales, or Target is tampering with their sales. So the people saying this are scalpers, and now they can't scalp the pack because
Exactly.
it's been cracked. So,
Yeah.
oh well.
Which is how it should be because like people have gotten way too out of hand with all this.
Mm-hmm.
I understand collecting is a big thing now. Also, did you hear the story about like the an old guy brought in his Lego collection to some bricks company? I don't know the exact company name, but essentially, he's older, he's at the end of his life, he's dealing with some medical issues, so he brings in all of um his Lego collections to this bricks. I'm gonna find the direct name because they deserve to be called the fuck out for what they've done.
It's
Um,
bricks, all white bricks, off white bricks, or white tan bricks.
It's bricks and minifigs.
You
That's what they. That's who they are.
hold on. You're not going to acknowledge the OJ the Juice Man reference.
See, I did not hear exactly what you said because I was good as you were speaking, so that's on you. But yeah, so bricks and minifigs, which is an associate of Lego, which works hand in hand with Lego. They received this older gentleman's Lego collection that was worth $200,000,
Mm-hmm.
and they had secured a deal to give this older gentleman $200,000 for his collection. At some point, the person who had made the deal left, and then a new person came in. And then that person did not want to honor the deal for whatever reason, but nor did he want to give this older gentleman back his collection. So this older gentleman's son has been scrambling, desperately trying to get either payment for the collection or the collection back, and neither has been achieved. So now you've got these YouTubers who like originally like would build Lego sets and stuff. Like a lot of the Lego community is very close knit, and from
Mm-hmm.
what I can tell, one of the lesser, least toxic ones I've seen online, which is a
Mm-hmm.
rarity. So they're all rallying around this one guy and trying to figure out how to get his stuff back. And there's this one particular YouTuber whose name I don't remember. I would shout him out because he looks like he's doing really good work. But he's been trying to like sue Bricks and Minifigs. He's been trying to issue subpoenas to the guy to like, get the guy to come to court. And this is all taking place in the state of Utah, which is strange because a lot of the police force there are part of the Mormon community. And it seems like the police force is protecting this guy who
Yeah, he's
took
probably also a Mormon.
exactly. It seems like the Mormon, the community there, the officers there are protecting the person who stole or essentially stole the $200,000 worth of Legos in order to like it just it's
Wait, that
all very weird and very shady.
the old
And
dude didn't have
now
nothing
like,
in writing.
he got a lot. Actually, he got a lot in writing. So
Mm.
they're taking a lot of what was established either in a contract or what was verbally said and recorded on film to the courts in this city within Utah, and they're trying to establish a lawsuit. But the judge there said, in order to proceed with a lawsuit, you must first go and confront the individual and try to establish a good faith conversation. And if that doesn't work, then you can go move forward with the lawsuit.
Oh, but they
Which
can't find him.
but they're trying to serve him papers, but every time they do, he calls the cops, and then the cops obstruct, either saying like, "Oh, this doesn't look like an official document," or "What's the name? Why are you harassing this kind gentleman?"
Yeah, but they don't. They're
It's
not trying to serve. They don't need to be trying to serve him if they need to just, in good faith, try to get him to agree to the initial deal, and
yeah,
then
but
if
that's
he
gone
says
now.
no, also they did
Yeah,
attempt, and then
yeah,
he was
they've
just like,
attempted
nah,
several times. They attempted to get in contact with this guy, but he hung up on them. They attempted to confront him, but he calls the cops on them. Then they went to the courts, the small claims court, to then get a
well, it's not a
subpoena.
small claim. But
I
okay.
said they tried with a big claim court in the area, but that didn't work either. So they're trying some way to establish a precedent, and they're trying to serve the guy who took all of this and didn't honor the deal. But the cops keep getting in the way because when they try to confront the
Yeah.
guy calls the cops, and the cops are like, "Oh, this doesn't look like an official document. This doesn't look like it looks like you guys are trying to harass this kind business owner," and it's very very shady.
It's not. It doesn't sound shady to me. It sounds normal.
It's definitely shady. It's just obvious what's going on here.
I maybe I'm just so cynical about the world. That's very regular to me.
It's unfortunate, but yeah.
That's why you need a gun. I don't know what else to tell you.
We gonna move on to the next
Go
story.
get it back in the
Cameos,
mud, Playboy.
cameos in no way endorses violence. We like to keep our actual
I
jobs.
don't know what you're talking
I like. Um, Variety reports that Stan Lee will return. 11 Labs has struck an expansive deal with Stan Lee's universe to add the late Marvel Comics writer's voice and likeness to its iconic marketplace, a collection of celebrity, personality, voices, and likenesses that companies can license for commercial use.
I hate this. I don't like none of that.
Yeah, feels like another Black Mirror episode brought to life.
Yeah. As someone who's met Stan Lee, I don't like it.
I've never met him, so you got that one thing
I
over
met
me.
him at a Comic Con. It's like one of my bucket list things. Meet Stan Lee, and I got him to sign. It's like it's these toys I bought for my brother, and
Hmm.
then I remember Comic Con was coming up, and I was like, man, I need something for Stan Lee to sign, and I had these action figures. I was like, all right, well, sorry, little brother, took them joints, got a sign. So yeah, I don't like AI. No AI Stan Lee, as Josh Ross was also saying. I don't like that.
Yeah, that's very weird. And it's uncanny valley. It feels like desecration of the dead. And I know people can argue that, oh yeah, his own estate is allowing this, but it still feels wrong.
I feel like sometimes they shouldn't allow it. Like just like when Marvin Gaye's estate just comes out and starts suing everybody because they tap their feet to a song. Oh, this must be Marvin Gaye. Like, come on, man. Like it's in the same way. Like stop all that. Just because
Hmm.
the estate is doing it doesn't mean it's right.
Yeah. I think the happy medium is like what Prince's estate does, where it's like they're not super aggressive about shit like that, but they do protect his art.
Oh, because yeah, they care. I feel like they do
Yeah,
exactly what Prince would have did in life.
exactly.
Well, maybe would. Do you think Stan Lee would have done this in life?
I think Stan Lee, I think he would.
Think he would
I
have done
don't
it?
know
Okay.
him personally, obviously, but I
Mm-hmm.
know Stan Lee loved to bring joy to people just based on things he said throughout his career. And I feel like in some way, this would be him allowing his voice to bring joy to others after he's gone.
That's weird. It's like the James Earl Jones thing where they can use his voice to be Darth Vader like forever,
Yeah.
which I get. It's such an iconic voice. It's
Hmm.
still weird,
Yeah.
right? I don't think Stan Lee's voice is iconic in the same way. I think his
I think
ideas are.
I think like just him saying Excelsior is quite iconic.
Fine. If the thing was just saying Excelsior, I'd be fine with it. But
Hmm.
it's probably gonna be like, hey kids, do you like violence? Want to see me stick 9 inch nails through each one of my eyelids? I'm gonna just keep referencing random songs.
So last point I'll make on this is if it would if he would have made this decision in life, a lot of my skepticism comes from my cynicism towards how the corporate world exploits people.
Yeah.
So like that's it's like if this was being done in good faith and we could have the assurance that it's done in good faith, I'd be a lot more cool with it. But I know it's just like you said, like people are just going to be like the companies are going to use it in the worst ways. It's all about making another dollar. It's not in any way about trying to preserve the integrity of a person.
Mhm.
In some gaming news, Asus has officially announced the Xbox Ally X20, bringing several upgrades designed to improve the handheld gaming experience. Some key specs and features: 7.4-inch OLED display, 120 hertz refresh rate, AMD Ryzen Z2 Extreme processor. I'm not a PC gamer to that extent, so a lot of these words are. I kind of feel
24
like
what RAM? 24 gigabytes of RAM.
I feel like Kel and Goodburger was like, I know some of these words, just not
I
put
don't.
together.
I have a Ryzen in my computer.
Hmm.
I'm assuming this Ryzen's this what Z2 Extreme processor is probably like um, gaming or sorry uh, console or handheld gaming specific.
Yeah.
I'm not really a handheld gaming guy, but like
Hmm.
the homie Lucid got that PSP or PS5 handheld thing. So I'm sure
Oh yeah, connected
handheld
Wi-Fi.
gaming, yeah, handheld gaming helps for like the new fathers. They can just strap the baby up, put the handheld game on
Put
side
it
of
in
it.
your chest and you just like that.
Exactly, just rock them. Uh,
Yeah.
but yeah, this is probably not for me. But nice, cool.
Yeah. I do like that everyone's competing in this market. It seems like everyone's
Hmm.
trying to provide the best possible product. I just want to see this start to affect prices because these things are still very expensive.
Yeah, I hope it's more powerful than the Switch 2, because I just don't like how Nintendo consistently builds things that are like a generation behind, and
Hmm.
like I don't like that.
The draw. So in some way, the draw is definitely the Nintendo Switch 2's portability and the ability
Hmm.
to disconnect controllers and all that stuff. That's really cool. But it's really the big draw is their games. They have their walled off ecosystem that allows them to build a generation behind and still draw in customers. Because
Still,
it's like you
I
can
don't like it.
you can build the strongest handheld console, but can you still play, Donkey Kong Bonanza or like any other games that are really,
Yes,
popular for Switch?
you can.
I mean, you can illegally and risk your whole shit getting bricked. The US government may make it illegal to completely shut down live service games. And I am very skeptical for numerous reasons because this country doesn't protect people from any sort of
Nah,
corporations.
not this administration.
I mean, no administration really has.
Yeah, but also I think they did this. Was it Brazil? They did this in another country. I forgot which one.
Mhm.
So maybe
Yeah.
like the U.S. is just going to follow suit. I think it's good. Protect consumers, because
Yeah.
it never made sense to me that you can like shut down a. You're making only live service games, and yeah, we're going to shut this down now. But I've
Hmm.
invested time and money into this. Like when they shut down Sims Mobile, and my lady just was on Reddit,
Devastated.
found her community on Reddit, and was just sending stuff in there, like, "Hey, look at the Beyonce I created." Like, "Oh yeah, this is amazing. It's such a nice job." Like, but that whole community can no longer play this live service game, and that's not
Yeah,
fair. They should be able to still play the game,
I agree.
right? They put like actual money into the game. It goes away. You can't do nothing with it. All your stuff is gone. That's not fair.
Yeah.
That's not
Yeah.
that's not right.
Um, for some additional information, the proposed Protect Our Games Act doesn't necessarily make it illegal to shut down games, but it does require makers of online games to allow users to play offline if servers are shut down. Also,
Okay.
it's a California bill, so any US federal action is speculative.
Mm, okay. I mean, a lot of gaming companies are in Cali, so
Yeah. The Witcher 3 is getting an expansion called The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Songs of the Past. The brand new expansion for Witcher 3 will take you to the path of Geralt of Rivia once more, primarily in his past when he was a younger Witcher. It's coming to PC, Xbox, PlayStation in 2027. More information will be revealed in late summer.
I got nothing for you. It's not for me.
Yeah, I know because it has a story.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna lie with this. I did like the story for The Witcher. It was very much intriguing. I just couldn't get behind the gameplay. Like
Now you see.
the the combat was bothering me. Like it just didn't really feel punchy. Didn't really feel like I know those who like worship this game will disagree with me, and that's fine. It just wasn't for me, and I still haven't beat it to this day. I just couldn't get through it. Like I'm very much like you, where like if the gameplay needs to matter, and you know, if it was just a story, I could probably just watch it on YouTube
Or on Netflix.
or Netflix or in any sort of way where I can get the story this game provides because you just be ignoring and moving past shit.
Sure
Speaking
do.
of stories, Fable has been delayed until February 2027.
Yeah, O'Shaughnessy was. What did he say about this? I actually forgot. O'Shaughnessy
Mm,
said it's going to be a
I,
shit show, I think, is what he said. Or currently
I
is a
think
shit show.
he said, what did he say? I know. Let me scroll up to
We
make
have
sure.
to. It's hard to remember what O'Shaughnessy says in between his furry ramblings. I'm just gonna keep running. He's always gonna be. He's always gonna be a furry until he's able to defend himself.
he said, he said, and I quote, that Fable game, man, might be dead on arrival.
Yeah, he's probably
Nothing
right.
further.
He's probably right.
I think
It
there's
is what
going.
it
Okay,
is, man.
remember? Have you ever seen the Simpsons episode where they made a chart where Bart Simpson was like a black hole in the middle of the class, and everyone who sat next to Bart, like the closer you were to Bart, the lower your grades were. So
No.
it's like if you were far from him, you had an A, but if you were close, you had a D minus. I feel like that's what Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be. The closer you are, your release date is to Grand Theft Auto 6,
Mm,
even if it's like months away, you
mm.
still run the risk of running directly into that juggernaut and it tanking some of your sales.
So you think
And
that's why Xbox delayed Fable?
yes,
All right. The what's her name? Asha. I I just don't be remembering nobody's name. This is another great decision by her.
yeah. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out when was the original release date. Um, I think it was in that like November, December time of the
Mm,
year, and it's GTA 6 is still believed to come out in December of this year. So
mm,
yeah, I have a strong feeling that this is the reason why, because it's like you can't compete with GTA 6. I don't even care if the game is bad. Like it's just Rockstar games are too big to fail, and that
mm.
if you dare to even try to compete with them, you're just gonna get demolished.
Yeah.
An official Baldur's Gate 2 remake is reportedly in the works at Wizards of the Coast. Another story game.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
So
When we get to that main topic, you gonna see how much I don't care about.
it's just gonna be me talking the whole time. Two thoughts on this. One, Larian Studios, which made Baldur's Gate 3, which is one of the greatest games of all time.
Is it?
They're not, huh? Yes. If you didn't just press buttons the entire time and skip past all the dots. But Larian Studios is not definitely not going to be involved with this because Larian Studios is making their original IP. I forget the name of it. I never played it because I didn't know much about Larian Studios until Baldur's Gate 3. But now that I know they about that shit, I'm gonna go play the next one they create. So I don't know who's gonna come up with this one. Also, from what I've heard, Baldur's Gate 2 is a direct sequel of Baldur's Gate 1. So it would be strange to make this a remake, but not the original. Because it's like those characters directly move into this one, and if you don't know what happens in the first one, can you really appreciate the second one in that way? So we'll see.
No, you'll see.
Valve just raised Steam Deck prices in the U.S. Yeah, price of the brick growing up all over.
Mm-hmm.
What do we have?
Yeah, there you go. Nice
Uh,
references
one
today.
1 terabyte OLED is going up from 649 to 949. God damn. And I didn't read it fully the first time. God damn.
You didn't see
Okay.
that? Are you serious?
No. I just saw the price was going up, and okay, I don't care about this, so like I wasn't gonna get one to begin with. But holy shit! And the 512 gigabyte OLED is going up from 549 to 789. This is insane.
I don't know why is it the increase for a terabyte $60 more. It's kind of
Why are these
it's throwing me
handhelds more
off.
expensive than consoles?
I don't know.
That is
I
insane.
know this though. I'm not getting one.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm good on my phone
Yes.
playing Royal
This is
Kingdom.
okay. Moving into comics, this is a topic you can actually chime in on and definitely have a lot of opinions about. DC Comics over the last week was targeted. Shut up. Was targeted. This is no laughing matter. We have to take it
Yes, it
seriously as
is.
black men.
That dude's a
DC
grifter. I don't care what you say.
DC Comics over. I want to say when did this article come out? May 28th. Yeah, May
It's a week
28th.
ago.
Can
It
I
was less
finish
than a
my
week
damn
ago.
title? DC Comics was targeted by a new boycott campaign over black-led superhero books. For those who don't know, it's been like I don't know, like 2 years or like a long ass time since DC allegedly has had a ongoing series that has a black character at the forefront.
What about the absolute?
I almost said a bad word. Like, let me get to that.
Fellas, you got to train yourself to say fella.
Naysayers. That's what I'm gonna say. Naysayers.
Okay.
Naysayer. Let me finish my damn line. Shit. I lost my train of thought. I'm getting old. As a result, a community has come together online on Twitter to boycott DC Comics in order to try and incentivize them to have finally deliver on a black-led ongoing series.
In less than a week
Why?
before I get
Hold,
done.
hold on. I gotta feel this. You're fucking me up. I gotta follow up with the next detail. Today, it was announced by the leader of the DC Blackout movement. The Black Comic Alliance has announced the end of the DC Blackout boycott just days after its launch. The group says it will continue advocating for greater investment in black characters and creators through the broader DC So White campaign.
Less than a week.
Less than a week.
So they probably stopped because somebody pointed out absolute Green Lantern. It's like,
No, they didn't stop. They were saying that didn't count because it wasn't mainline. So the absolute universe is an alternate universe. They wanted somebody in Earth One, actually Earth Prime, with like mainline, Earth 616 of DC.
I don't be reading DC comics. They don't got a Vixen comic,
They did a while back, but
a John
so
Jones comic. He black.
so
You know
here's my
anyone
thing.
green is black.
That is true.
It's the pick of the
Also,
rule.
redhead, strangely.
Exactly.
Um, my whole thing is, it's not that I'm not in support of black people coming together to speak about any injustices they feel. Of course I do. My whole thing is I felt like a lot of this movement was either
Grifting.
useless, grifting, or misleading and harming the black community in a strange way. Because it's like they would say, we need a black led ongoing series. Then you had Absolute Green Lantern, which stars a black woman, and they're saying that doesn't count. So you're excluding black people in your movement, upset about excluding black people.
It's like
Make that
comedies.
make sense.
Like comedy sketches where they be like, "Yeah, we want this," and then somebody raise their hand like, "Nah, not you." Nah, not you. And
And, and it's
you
like,
get more and more
okay.
specific.
And in addition to that, we have this one black led book, and I understand we should be more because there's so many black characters who are amazing in the DC universe. However, y'all don't turn out for the books that are black led. A few I don't know, it was like 2025. Yeah, last year, the Green Lantern, John Stewart had a book called Green Lantern War Journal. Did not sell very well. And it was a limited series. It was
Yeah.
1 to 12 issues. And very often, what comic book publishers do is they'll release a mini series, and depending on the sales of that mini series, will then determine how prominent that character is in other books, or if they get their own ongoing. Because for the longest time, people thought the Absolute Universe was just going to be this contained thing with like maybe a 5 to 8 issue run, and then it became the biggest thing in the comic world, and then it became an ongoing where it's like, no, we want to keep this going forever if possible.
Because it's selling.
So it's like, yeah, so it's like if you don't support the black characters when they get their books, where is the incentive for DC, a company, to then give books to black people?
I would hope that the Black Comic Alliance grifters. No, I was playing it. Just that one guy. He do like a grifter. But I would hope the Black Comic Alliance, like, maybe their focus is around like the existing uh, uh, black led DC comic characters.
Mm-hmm.
Just buy it, support it, or if you don't like it, say something to get something created that black people as a whole can enjoy it. That you promote it so it can grow. Like you need the numbers behind it. Like I'm all for uh, representation in like all forms of media, but you need to be watching it. That's why like if a black show or a movie comes out, I'm gonna just watch it. Sometimes I'm gonna turn it on and leave the room. That's why I went to see I Love Boosters. I'm gonna make sure it gets watched. That's why I'm going to see, Scary Movie this weekend to make sure it gets that money behind it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What?
And
Josh Ross, what are you talking
what
about?
do you say?
This is if Green Lantern is about the color spectrum, is it the wokest comic line?
Probably. The Lantern Corps deals with rainbows as well as multicolored individuals. This is quite woke.
Yeah, but they're appropriating the light blue. I don't like that.
Awesome.
That's for autism awareness, not for
Oh.
hope. Is it hope? For
Yeah, it's for hope.
yeah, I don't like that.
Are you implying that autistic people can't have hope?
Nah, there's a better emotion for that.
Perseverance.
Yeah, I think
Actually,
perseverance
that's
is
a
better.
form. Wouldn't perseverance be a form? Actually, no, that'd be more willpower inclined. Yeah, because you gotta have willpower to be persevere.
And also, Gooners need their own. I feel like Gooners are not represented in the comics as well.
They are quite represented if you know an artist named Clay Mann who draws skin tight suits with way too much detail. It's like, why do I see labia?
Oh, he getting his Never mind. Go ahead. The next
He
story.
getting his rock up. The last point I'll make.
He like the
So,
Euphoria dude. Just put whatever he want to see.
author's thinly veiled fetish. Last point I'll make is what
Mm.
again, the last reason I feel like this was not the right idea. It feels too much like trying to force someone to love you. It's like if someone doesn't love you, you can't make them. Like go where you're loved. And it's like if DC isn't providing and loving and appreciating the black community in the way you feel it deserves, there are plenty of black owned independent comics that are out there. There's like
Yeah,
unique
Milestone.
Milestone. You know what? I'm gonna look up the sales because there was recently a DC book that introduced the Milestone universe's history within the DCU, and it was I bought the book, I read the book, it was awesome. I was excited to see the way Static Shock could join up with like the Titans and all that stuff. It was awesome. I wonder what the sales were on that because if the sales were on that were bad, I don't want to hear shit about this DC so black because you don't support the blacks. You don't support the black people when they actually do some shit. But to my
Yes.
original point, what's the name? There are a bunch of black-owned publishers like Unique Studios. I think there was like Kings something, Kingwood. I don't know. Black Mass Studios is another one. Unique, Godhood. There's actually this really cool book called "Is Nana the Were Spider" that I could highly recommend. It blends like African, Caribbean, and American black culture, all of its mythologies into this one series. So it's like these books are out there. You're just trying to force a corporation that truly doesn't respect you in the way that you deserve to just dominate the conversation when you really should be giving all your energy and your money and your time and your support and your promotion to independent black creators.
I don't know.
I will get off the soapbox now.
I would just say if you want to see something at a, I don't know, you want a company to do something, you vote with your dollars, right? So they're not doing
Yeah.
enough. I understand like a boycott, right? But if they're putting out things and you're just not getting them, you maybe need to go get the thing, or just talk to you know, you have an organization. Go get some lobby, right? Go lobby the corporation.
So
Get what
in
you
their
need.
defense, they were definitely lobbying with this. I just think that they were doing it in a way
Based
that
on
was
his
one.
nah, based on his profile picture, all he was doing was grifting.
Yeah, I think it was dismissive of black folks that existed. Also, I saw one of the best artists in comic, one of the best artists in my opinion in comic history is a gentleman by the name of Jamal Campbell. I wish I
uh,
could put some of his pictures up on screen. He
Rest in
is
peace.
amazing. I highly recommend. He's not dead.
I thought he died.
No, Jamal Campbell's alive.
Oh, then who
Let me
passed?
let me double check because maybe you might have learned something that I didn't. No, he's
I
still alive.
You sure?
But
I know.
yeah,
Like I'm
Jamal,
really serious. I thought
he's
he.
a,
Oh,
he's a
okay.
young gentleman. Like, he's about our age, if I had to
Yeah, I
guess.
know. That's why I was surprised. Maybe someone else died young. All right,
It
go
might
ahead.
be
Sorry.
somebody.
Yeah, it's probably
But
someone else. My bad. My bad,
yeah,
Jamal.
Jamal Campbell is, in my opinion, one of the best comic artists of all time. You guys can Google his work and see exactly what I'm talking about. He's drawn everyone from like his covers for Scarlet Witch. He's done Superman. He had a book with this young black character whose name I can't remember. He also did, ironically, the Green
Mm,
Lantern book Far Sector that featured Joe Million, a black woman who was also the Green Lantern and Absolute Green Lantern.
mm.
But he currently has an ongoing Zatanna series, and I saw people saying online that doesn't count, we shouldn't support it because it's a white character on the cover. And I'm like, so you're focused more on the character, but not the actual black creator who gets money and support from your act. That shit gets on my nerves. Just the hypocrisy.
I just want to point out that you remembered all the white character names, but couldn't remember the black one.
I remember Joe Mullane, who should have been played by
Nah, you didn't remember the black DC character name.
Joe Mullane is a black character. She's
Nah,
the
you
black
you
Green
remember
Lantern.
the other one. You didn't remember the other one.
Naomi.
You throwing out random names.
No, that's the actual name, Naomi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she got a CW series very briefly, which wasn't good, but she was an interesting character in
Mhm.
the brief time we saw her in the comics. But yeah, just go out and support black creators if you really want to see your dollar go where it is appreciated. And some television news. We got our first look at the A Different World sequel series. Whitley Gilbert is playing Jasmine Guy and Dwayne. Actually, no, Whitney Gilbert and Dwayne's youngest daughter threw me off completely. Youngest daughter is figuring out her own path at Hillman College, releasing September 24th on Netflix.
Why you call him Dwayne?
His name is Dwayne Wayne, but
Yeah, come on, man.
I was reading what they wrote in the tweet.
That's what that was right there. Like, hold on, what's going on, Dwayne? But yeah, this is I at first I wasn't really like feeling it, but looking at this, it's like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna check it out.
I'm still skeptical.
I am too, but like this, it's enough.
What do you mean enough?
I think it looks good enough that, and like true enough that it won't like it doesn't look bad.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Like I remember I didn't like Dear White People. It's like really bad to
Hmm.
me. This is not that. So I think it looks like it has what I need. It has a comedic element. The story element is not like too pushy, but I
Hmm.
mean, we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's
For a
not
second, I
trying too
thought
hard.
the actress on the poster, I thought it was Kiki Palmer for a second.
No,
It looks like Kiki Palmer.
I don't see it, man. Sorry.
And some movie news. We got our first look at Lex Luthor in Man of Tomorrow in theaters July 9th, 2027.
Yeah, I'll say for this, like we talk about this because I said it looked terrible. You were like, it
Hmm.
looks like the comic, but when I say it looks terrible, it's like not that it doesn't look comic accurate. It doesn't. It's like the lighting for the look. It just doesn't look right. It looks fake. Looking at it, that's what I mean. Like I don't like how something about it. I don't like how it looks, and it's not the
Yeah.
suit. It's like the color. I think it's the colors. and how it was presented. It's not doing it for me. It doesn't give me the same feel that I got, when Mr. Terrific and like Guy Gardner and all them came out in a Superman movie.
In the movie or in the first look?
Sorry, the first look.
Image?
Sorry, the first look of all this stuff from the movie.
Well, I would beg to differ because I thought they all looked terrible in their first looks.
No, but
Like,
I mean, they're supposed to look ridiculous. Like Mr. Terrific has a giant T on his face.
but he also got one of the dopest suits out there. Like the T is weird, but like he flies hell in it with the jacket and the pants and the kicks
I've never
on.
seen you wear that outfit. That's how I know it's not fly.
If you first of all, I'm not a fashionista, but I do appreciate you saying that I am. I'm wearing sweatpants most of my life. Like I I think James Gunn is not the best when it comes to first looks. Like when for whatever reason, that first look at Superman, I thought it was cool because I was excited for a new Superman movie, but it looks way better in action in the film. And this looks no different with the Lex Luthor situation, where I think that in the image, it looks like he looks like a giant painted Buzz Lightyear toy.
Yeah,
And
like
that's just me being
maybe that's what it is. Like, it looks fake when I'm looking at this
yeah,
picture.
it's the lighting, it's the color grading, like a lot of it just the suit as a whole looks awesome because it is directly comic accurate because the
Yeah,
first suit that Lex Luthor builds is big and clunky because if you about to go square up with Superman, you want as much protection as possible. I'm trying to wrap a 747 amount of armor and metal around me in the event that this dude tries to cave my chest in. So like it makes sense that this is the first version. Kind of like Iron Man's Mark One was that big clunky metal thing that he built in the mountains. Um, I feel like this is gonna look amazing in live action in motion as well. It's gonna be like what's the name? Remember the Hammer of Baravia in the Superman film?
Oh, so yeah, I said yes.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Or I didn't pick it up. But yeah, that's
Okay, okay.
what this is going to look like in terms of like movement. So it's like it's going to feel, flexible. It's going to feel like impactful, all of that. And I think one thing I would change is the dome. I feel like Lex likes to use force fields around his face because like
You want to change the
that
dome?
yes, that yellow dome looks very very
Oh,
strange.
okay.
Like
Yellow.
that,
Oh, okay. You talk about the picture.
I don't know what you were thinking about. Actually, I know what you're thinking about. We ain't gonna get into it. But yeah, that it just I feel like Lex is too egotistical to like shield his face. Like he wants Superman to know I'm the one who's beating the shit out of you right now. So I think a force field would have been better. But hey, listen, I'm not the one designing this, but for what I see now, I'm excited for the way it's gonna look on screen.
Okay. Hey, yeah, we'll see about Supergirl, Josh Awesome.
What's the runtime for that?
Hold on. It's like a hour 30.
No, it can't be hour 30. That's like the length of a kid's film.
Hold on.
Like Zootopia was an hour 30.
And it was fantastic. Oh, it's hour 50.
Okay, hour 50 makes more sense.
Yeah, hour 50.
I know a lot of superhero films have been trying to stay beneath that 2 hour mark so they can get as many viewings in the theaters as possible.
Okay.
And some good news: AMC Theaters has recorded its highest May attendance in 7 years since
Oh no, that's good.
pre-pandemic.
That's a grifting theater. The way they be charging.
But hey, people are going to the movies.
Yeah, I'm
Even with
glad
the
that
crazy.
people are going to movies though. I hope it's happening for other theaters as well, and I hope they invest in the theater and fix the seats. Just fix the seats
Mhm.
and clean up like it's COVID era. When you putting out commercials like, yeah, we're spraying it down. Like, then spray it down now. Keep spraying.
Nah, there needs to be the looming threat of a global pandemic in order for that to happen.
Yeah, I need
This
these
is
rates.
pre-pandemic. This is going back to sticky ass seats and popcorn all over the damn floors and weird noises coming from the back. Cinema is back, baby.
What the noises in the back?
You know. Like,
That's
by the
nice.
way, don't be making weird noises in the back because they can see you from the top booth. I saw a TikTok about that a few days ago where they're like,
Yeah.
"Hey, yeah, you want to bring your date here and get frisky? We have a direct bird's eye view of everything y'all doing."
Yeah, it's a night vision camera up there.
No, I mean it's just bright. Like they can see, like just it's easy for them. Like just right down there.
No,
Like
that too.
whatever
But
you're doing.
there's also a camera. in the thing, they can see you on
Yeah,
camera.
yeah. That's for security. I'm talking about the people who are like manning the booth for the film, like
I mean, regard.
the projection.
So there's the multiple angles then of people watching you uh, get the yellow dome in the back of the movie theater.
That sounds like a racist euphemism.
Nah, it's a popcorn because when you cut the hole in the bottom of popcorn and then it's yellow because it's got the butter on it. I don't know. I just made it up.
You have a very soft voice, and when you say things like that, it sounds very strange.
I'm sorry. It's Pride Month.
Backrooms debuts with 90% on Rotten Tomatoes.
And with like 110 million opening weekend, like they broke a record for
A24.
yeah. No, I thought in general for like a original horror film opening numbers.
Maybe. Is this considered an original film, considering it's part of an IP?
I mean, I would say so, yeah, because the IP
Okay.
is like an original idea. Like it's
Mhm.
not like a like Freddy or Jason,
Got it.
Scream.
Cool. I'm gonna see it eventually. I got three movies I want to see,
Mm-hmm.
and this is one. Four movies I want to see.
Mm-hmm.
One of them I'm probably gonna have to catch on streaming.
You're lying. You're going to see He-Man in theaters.
No, I'm definitely gonna see He-Man in theaters. I'm talking about Obsession. I wanted to see Obsession in theaters because like I had no idea, or I didn't even care about this movie until I heard the word of mouth, and I think it's too late because they're gonna put it on streaming like this week.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of He-Man, Masters of the Universe has debuted with a 73% score on Rotten Tomatoes in theaters this Friday.
Yeah, Josh Awesome will let you know how it is. Just Ramblin is going live.
I'm not gonna lie. Somebody put out a tweet earlier today and said, "It is with deep regret and despair that I must report that Jared Leto gives the best performance of his career in this."
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna lie, I saw the clip of him and Evil Lynn, and it was good. It was he's doing a great job as Skeletor. I just wish the voice was a little different. I wish the voice was a little bit more sassy. In honor of Pride Month, he Skeletor needs to be a sassy bitch. But aside, like they're nailing a lot of his just behaviors and the way he speaks to people and his grandiose nature and his ego and the way he hates his subordinates. Like it's just
If I get a free ticket, I'll go see it.
yeah. I'm definitely going to see a Scary Movie 6 though, and I also want to
Can't
see
wait.
because you suggested it. I love Boosters because Boots Riley and his crazy ass films. You can't
Yeah,
miss
hilarious. It's so weird.
them. Tom Holland called Sony Pictures boss to delay Spider-Man Brand New Day's filming so he could star in the Odyssey.
They also him and Zendaya also had them rewrite a whole scene as well.
Mhm.
Apparently, also uh, him delaying Spider-Man kind of saved it because it gave them an extra 6 months to work on the script. And then this is like a multiple variety articles, and like he's done GQ
Mhm.
interviews, all this stuff talking about first of all just glazing Christopher Nolan, but like just the way Christopher Nolan makes movies. He's like, yeah, Marvel, we got to do this. So he was like very adamant that that stuff get done. So he like wasn't going to show up unless they had a script prepared for him. Because the
Mhm.
way it usually works is like they get there and then they're like working on it, or they have like sets that they want to use. He was like, nah, we're not doing none of that, and it that translated into like probably the best Spider-Man film uh, ever. Well, that's at least the way he's describing it. It's like the best they've ever done. From what we can see, honestly, it also looks like it's probably the best they've ever done. Um, so yeah, I'm happy to see like someone care about the art of what they're doing. I'm
Yeah.
very glad that Tom Holland went and work with Christopher Nolan so he could come back and be like, yeah, none of that. And sorry, he also gives a lot of credit to Daniel Destin Cretton,
Breton.
Cretton, for his ability, like his directing style. Like when him and Zendaya were like, yeah, the scene's not working. Uh, DDC sent them all back home, and then the next day they came back. The scene was rewritten, and then they filmed it to work better. So just that care for like the art that they're creating. So that's good to see in here.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't
I ain't
wait.
gonna lie, DDC is a dope ass nickname, but I've been saying for the longest time, Spider-Man, my most anticipated superhero film of the year, and everything I've seen about it is really cool. The
Yeah.
suit is, in my opinion, top three best superhero live action suits we've seen.
Hmm.
My number one will always be Black Panther and Civil War, and I don't think anything will ever touch that. Um,
What about the Venom?
two,
Spider-Man 3, all black.
no,
For real?
no. In terms of like adaptation and perfection, Black Panther and Civil War, number one, and number two is miles beneath it, in my opinion.
Miles?
No, Miles, not Miles Morales, like Miles in distance.
Oh, what? Yeah, what live action Miles we get? What I miss?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. Number two
No, get
might be Spider Man.
get George Clooney Batman suit out of here.
Man, number two might be Spider Man. Yeah,
Brand new
Spider
day.
Man in Brand New Day, because that's like literally just copy pasted from the comics.
Yeah, I feel like it seems like they didn't have like producers or associate producers read the comics. They like went and dove in and
Hmm.
like, yeah, let's get this right. So it's good to see.
Yeah, me too. I'm excited.
Yeah,
I accidentally closed our next story. Please hold while I retrieve it,
come on,
if I
man.
can retrieve it. I'm trying. I need 5 minutes. Kidding. Um, Got a first look at By Any Means, starring Mark Wahlberg and Yahya Abdul Mateen the second.
Hmm.
Second one, fantastic actor. The film follows a hitman and FBI agent who team up to investigate the murders of civil rights leaders in the 1960s.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah, agreed.
Mhm.
Sega's Streets of Rage movie sets Sonic the Hedgehog writers Pat Casey and Josh Miller, Jameis Samuel to direct for Lionsgate.
Oh yeah, sorry. He did the the harder they fall, that Western movie
Maybe.
with all the black people in it. You know what I'm talking about on Netflix,
Um,
or the
I,
Book of Clarence.
I've heard about Book of Clarence. I haven't
I
seen
don't
it
really
though.
like Book of Clarence, but I do like the harder they fall with Regina King and Lakeith,
Oh, I know
Jonathan
what you're talking about.
Majors.
Yeah,
Yeah, he did
God,
that. Also, he's an artist. I know him as a producer because he's in the Bullets, or he is the Bullets, I think. But he's a decent director. I just didn't like the Book of Clarence that much. But
hmm.
I'm glad to see him directing a Streets of Rage movie. Shout out to Smooth Carlito. He loves Streets of Rage, so this will be good. And I think uh, the Sonic writers have like consistently made great video game adaptations. So I would hope that that continues with Streets of Rage. I
Hmm.
just hope it's not like kiddie. Like Sonic is like for kids. Streets of Rage to me is not like for children. So yeah, we'll see.
Obsession surpassed The Mandalorian and Grogu on Wednesday at the box office, retaking the number one spot domestically.
Good. Mandalorian Grogu needs to fall off.
I want y'all to take the whole Star Wars universe as it is, ball it up, and discard that shit. Let's start somewhere fresh, somewhere new, away from all the Skywalker shit. I guarantee you, you're gonna make a lot more money.
Yeah.
Because
Just the fact that
whatever y'all doing right now, it's not working.
just the fact that the Mandalorian in the trailers not wearing his mask. I don't understand why you keep taking it off. The one time in the show was good. You're not supposed to take it off. It's like the one thing.
There was a palpitation briefly because I just thought about Doom taking off his mask in Doomsday. Speaking of which, we all got fucking hoodwinked today because for the longest time, actually no, the Russo brothers and IGN are responsible for this. The Russos tweeted out that there's gonna be a big surprise at South by Southwest at 2 p.m. British crumpet time or whatever it's called, and that was 9 o'clock for us.
Greenwich Mean Time, is that what it
Whatever.
is?
We won the Revolutionary War. We don't have to worry about what their time is. But
Mhm.
it was supposed to be at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, which usually is when they debut trailers. And I believe they debuted a full trailer for Doomsday that wasn't just the snippets that we received of like the X-Men and Thor and stuff like that. It was supposed to be like a full-fledged 2 minute, 30 second trailer that's supposed to be revealed today. that everyone thought was going to be revealed. IGN even said a trailer is expected. So everyone thought like, oh shit, IGN, a credible publication like that, it's got to be legitimate. So 9 o'clock rolled around and these motherfuckers debuted a coffee shop for the Latvian kingdom somewhere over in Britain. And then the Russo showed up and signed autographs. That was the big reveal.
Yeah.
And as one would expect, everybody was disappointed.
Well, they're gonna make a couple billion off Spider-Man at least.
It's not Sony's gonna make a couple billion Spider-Man.
They got a profit split now for the movies.
Do they now?
Yeah,
we had that whole discussion.
Yeah, they changed the contract.
Yeah, I thought it was Disney got the merchandise, Sony got the movies.
Nah, now they profit split it.
Gotcha. Got a first trailer for Primetime starring Robert Pattinson as Chris Hansen. The film follows Chris Hansen as he runs How to Catch a Predator, where he confronts adult men who think they are meeting minors to have sex. In theaters later this year.
Chris Hansen, that's what they call him. Cannot wait.
I like you, and I want you.
Cannot wait. It's weird to say I love To Catch a Predator, but To Catch a Predator is such an integral part of like our childhoods as a millennial. Like we kind of grew up wanting To Catch a Predator. And just to see these pedophiles get caught, I think they stopped it because the guy killed himself in one of the meetings. Whatever. Point is, I'm excited for this movie. That's gonna be great.
So I'd hate to say this, but every time I've viewed To Catch a Predator, it's always been through the lens of I understand that what's happening is very serious and this work is absolutely necessary to protect the children. But so much of what I've seen for To Catch a Predator has been framed through the lens of comedy. Anytime you watch like the greatest hits of To Catch a Predator, it's always some funny shit of like some random heavyset dude coming out the back with pants around his ankles saying, "Where's she at?" And then the cops jump him. And so to see all that and the way it's always been presented on the internet, and then to see this trailer where it's deadly serious, it was just, it's not what I expected. Like it should be taken as seriously as this trailer is, but like To Catch a Predator has always been viewed or presented in this way online as like, oh, look at this funny ass shit that happened, even though it's dealing with an incredibly serious topic.
The show was serious.
Yes,
right. We just didn't take it serious because it's
exactly,
like and we're just laughing at pedophiles getting caught.
Yeah. Speaking of which, have you seen the videos online of like vigilantes going around?
All right, there you
go. Listen, I don't play Roblox. I ain't like that. But have you seen the videos of like vigilantes going around where they're essentially doing the To Catch a Predator thing, but instead of calling the police officers to go and arrest the person, they just beat the shit out of the offender.
Yeah, it's hilarious. They should probably stop doing that. But it's hilarious. And some of them do call the police. So some of them, the police do come get the dude.
Oh, I haven't seen any of it, but they call the police. I've only seen the one.
Your algorithm is set to violence. That's why.
I was about to say, it's like, I understand what you're doing, and pedophiles do not deserve any sort of leeway whatsoever, but like, they should also be put in prison. Don't just beat the shit out of them and let them back out onto the streets. They committed a crime. Bring the cops in.
If I say something,
I share your sentiment. We're just not going to say that.
It's a lot of pedophiles getting let out on the streets.
2 minutes.
Oh, sorry, Joshua Washington. I would like for them to do an Old Republic thing, Star Wars. Like
you didn't even pay attention to the story. What are you talking about?
Oh, I paid attention to Old Republic. No, did I? I paid attention when I had to, because I needed to make sure I stayed on like the right side of the Force. It was tough.
So sometimes just chose all.
There's a point in the game where you can either break into this place from the front or the back. Mm-hmm. I didn't realize that, so I just went to the front door because I skipped the story. I went to the front door, and I had to crack a code to get in. So that was the hard way, and you had to do matrices. Like literally, they gave you matrices to figure out, so you can crack the code and get in. So I went and got my dad's TI-86, went to my room, and I was like doing a matrices. What you got my calculator for? So I'm doing these matrices so I could get it a joint. I was like 13. And then I cracked the code, got in. I don't know why I was doing the most, and that's all because I didn't pay attention to the story.
This is
There was
why
an
I
easier
don't
way.
want you. This is you're why BioWare implemented that feature for what's the name dialogue selection where red was bad and blue was good. And it's like knowing you whatever this path you wanted to go on, you would just be like red, 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 or blue, blue, blue,
Yeah,
and
most definitely.
bypassing all the dialogue entirely.
Yep, let's just get to it.
That's unforgivable. Some of the greatest games and greatest stories of all time just skipped by. Um, Speaking of story that probably should be skipped by, Zack Snyder will be directing the Escape from New York reboot.
As long as he doesn't write it, it'll probably be fine.
He's writing it.
All right, next.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Let's just move on.
Yep. Expect a lot of slow motion and plot holes and
Yeah,
nonsensical
makes no
bullshit
sense.
designed entirely to look cool with no sort of bearing on the story. We have another Spider-Man story. Kevin Feige says Spider-Man Brand New Day is the first MCU film to center on classic Spider-Man elements. He said, and I quote, he's doing the Spidey thing of living in a rather sad small apartment, listening to the police scanner and going out and using his great power responsibly.
Good. Sounds like the comics.
Agreed. This might be an all-time. This might actually end up being my favorite Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, about to see.
Actually, no. No. I mean, we're talking about live action, it has the potential to be my favorite Spider-Man movie, but
Yeah.
we're bringing in animated. Nothing could touch the Spider-Verse films, in my opinion.
Hmm. We'll see in what, a month?
Yeah, actually, no, 2 months, because
That
two
was
months
July.
technically in time. Yeah, because we're at the beginning of June. This comes out at
Oh,
the
okay.
end of July.
All right.
Yeah. So we got some trailers, starting off with some video game stuff. We got our first trailer for Toy Story Retro Roundup, which is a collection of classic Pixar games, including Toy Story, Toy Story 2, A Bug's Life, Toy Story Racer, and Buzz Lightyear of Star Command.
Yeah, I thought that was cute for you nostalgia folks.
I agree.
Yeah, we'll play
Just
some of them
give
old
kids something
games.
to play.
Yeah.
Get kids off of Roblox. Use this to do it.
Hmm.
We got a reveal trailer for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4, which is releasing on October 23rd.
Oh yeah, make sure you get that. The homie works for them. I was about to not care, but never mind. No, go
Wait,
out and get
wait, which
it.
one do you work for?
He works for Activision.
Oh,
Peso.
without doxing them. But oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha. Go support the homie then.
yeah. Go give him
Oh man,
games.
in some TV news, we got a final trailer for HBO's House of the Dragon season 3, which will be premiering this month on the 21st.
Do not care no more. I'm like dragging out. Game of Thrones out.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
run its
The last
course.
season kind of, yeah, the last season kind of was boring.
It was a whole episode where he's just having a fever dream. Like, all right, man, I'm going
Yeah.
out.
So
Finish the
oh yeah,
book.
the Luigi.
Finish the book.
Yeah, they're gonna milk. They're gonna milk it for at least 3 more seasons. We'll probably get 5 seasons out of this. We got to. So Apple TV has this uncanny ability to produce some of the best TV shows that are out
Amazing.
right now that I don't learn about until it's at like season 3 or 4, because
Silo.
Samsung posted a trailer for Silo season 3. I have never even heard of this show.
Yeah, it's amazing. From what I've heard, because I've
Is
never
it?
watched it. It's on my list to watch. I need to watch it.
I mean, it's Apple TV. They really don't miss. So I'm inclined to
Yeah.
watch it now. Thankfully, I have Apple
I've heard
TV. But
nothing
I
but good
genuinely,
things.
I've never heard anything about this show. This did not exist to me until you posted the trailer in the group chat.
And you saw it, was like, hold on, what's this?
And now the trailer looks amazing. And now I
Yeah.
want to watch it. So that's what's going to happen. We got a trailer for The End of Oak Street starring Anne Hathaway and Ewan McGregor. The film follows a family who discovers that their neighborhood has been taken back in time to the prehistoric era, in theaters on August 14th. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I'll check it out. It looks okay.
It looks like a knockoff of like Jumanji meets Jurassic Park.
Yeah, but you know,
It doesn't. It wasn't enough to intrigue me. Um, Speaking of Avengers Doomsday, as we mentioned before, there was a parody teaser released by Coyote versus Acme that at the end very hilariously said dot 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 Bugs Bunny will return.
Yeah, that was good. I thought it was cute.
Yeah,
It would have been better if we got a Doomsday trailer today, but like to go along with the
yeah,
Coyote versus Acme trailer that
I agree.
is parroting Doomsday. Well, okay.
But they just signed coffee cups instead.
Yeah.
A24 is releasing a new film, Aaron Wingard's super soldier slasher Onslaught, starring Adria Arjona, Alex Pereira, Dan Stevens, and more, which will be in theaters September 4th.
Also, I'll check it out. I like the premise. I will say I'm tired
Yeah, me
of
too.
trailers using like the whole the way they use the music for trailers,
Oh, when they take like a happy-go-lucky song and
and
slow it
they go
down and make
dirt
an
dirt
orchestral
dirt dirt
version.
dirt dirt dirt. Like, stop doing that. They did that in the State of Play. So why are you doing that? Is this like the normal?
So I like it. I think it's really cool. Yeah, so one of my favorite trailers is the Ant-Man Quantumanium trailer where they feature Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, and they mix it with the Loki theme because Kang the Conqueror is going to be in Quantumania. Was in Quantumania. I thought it was brilliantly done. I like when they do shit like that. It hasn't run its course for me yet, but I can understand why others would be tired of it.
I'm tired of it. Oh, and yes, Josh Rossum, the UFC champion. Alex Pereira, Alex P. I am terrible with names that aren't Japanese or black.
We got a trailer for David Leitch's How to Rob a Bank. It stars Nicholas Holtz, Zoe Kravitz, Anna Sawai, Renzi Feliz, Pete Davidson, and John C. Riley in theaters September 4th.
That looks fun. It doesn't look well acted, but I need to see it. So I'm definitely gonna see that.
Yeah. I gotta watch the trailer again because I wasn't paying attention. I was in the gym when it. um, and lastly, unfortunately, it was announced today that Peebo Bryson, the iconic singer-songwriter behind the Oscar-winning Disney songs Beauty and the Beast and A Whole New World, has passed away at 75.
Rest in peace.
Peebo was a legend.
Yeah. Oh, also Foster Silvers passed as well. If you don't know who the Silvers are, they're like, think of like the Jackson Five, but like their music is a lot better than the Jackson Fives, and Foster is their Michael. So he passed, and then Ronald Lepred from the Commodores also passed. Losing legends, man.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. That brings us to our main topic. Today was PlayStation State of Play. While we did receive a bunch of stuff that I thought was really cool, I feel like they overhyped the fuck out of this. They had Sony renting out theaters for this. They said it was going to be the biggest one since like 2018. So we expected all of the most, pretty much everyone's wish list. That's the problem with these things. Everyone has a wish list for what they want to see. The Bloodborne 2s, the Bloodborne 60 frames per second, the Kingdom Hearts 4s, and all these other things. And when they don't get their wish list, they're disappointed. I will admit I was one of those people. I expected a bit more, but what we got, in my opinion, was still very cool.
Sorry, I'm laughing at
In
Josh
order,
Rossum's comment over there.
yeah. Mom of War. We'll get to that in a second. But the first game they opened up with was Wolverine. And I don't know about you, but that shit was fire.
I don't care about it.
I don't even know why we did. Why did we choose this main topic?
I'm sorry. So I did watch like, and when I watch, I skip past any story elements straight to the gameplay.
It was all gameplay.
Yeah, it didn't look good enough for me. It wasn't doing nothing for me. I feel like because if I'm in my mind, also I was playing like Ghost of Yote, and I was like, why is it? I'm playing a Wolverine game, but it's not like. I feel like I should be slicing. If I'm gonna play a Wolverine game, I should be slicing, and it's like cutting off arms, and like it's not enough. It's not doing enough. It's like I don't know. I didn't like it. Like I saw him like swinging at the dude with the Reaver with the electric like shocker arms.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, man. I don't like it. It just wasn't for me. No, I don't care
Fair.
about the story of the game either. I just didn't. The gameplay wasn't something I would play.
Did you ever play Spider-Man?
Nah, I played it a little bit, but when I played, I would just swing. I swing through the city, and then I go beat up
Oh,
like petty criminals, and I go back to swinging.
yeah. It's funny that they released this trailer alongside what we'll talk about in a second, the God of War sequel, prequel. I don't know how you would put it, because this gameplay very much reminds me of the 2018 God of War. One, it's not open world the same way Spider-Man was. I think it's going to have large open areas like God of War. The gameplay was very impactful, very bloody, very Wolverine. I enjoyed the voice acting. I like Wolverine's suit.
Oh
It's
yeah,
simultaneously modern but also very classic. I like that they made Wolverine short. He needs to be a stabby lawn gnome. I don't want no tall, handsome Hugh Jackman. I want miniature and angry personality disorder. Several lacerations being dealt out, and Jean Grey was also in the trailer. Didn't expect that at all.
mm-hmm.
What was that little piece of detail?
Oh sorry, and I did
Okay,
not
so
like the voice acting.
for Wolverine,
Yeah, I ain't like the voice of Wolverine.
that's fair. Um, so some story details on the Wolverine game. The X-Men do not exist in this universe. Mutants live in hiding, and most of the world doesn't know that they exist.
Mm-hmm.
Logan is part of Team X, a group who save mutants around the world. There are low gore paths available for people who are squeamish about blood and guts. Mystique, Sabretooth, Jean Grey, and Omega Red are in the game, with more X-Men characters under wraps.
He's fighting the Reavers.
Yeah,
Eh, just, it's just not for me. Sorry.
that's fair. Yeah, I'm very excited for this. This looks exactly like what I wanted. My only request here is it seems like Insomniac knows what they're doing when it comes to creating superhero games because Spider-Man 1 and 2 were both great. I like Spider-Man 1 a bit more. Um, Now they have Wolverine. They got to finish off Marvel's big three and make a Hulk game. The next one needs to be Incredible Hulk.
I'm not sure they'll do
What?
that. I don't know if they'll do that, man.
They should.
This is the whole Black Comics Alliance thing. It's not enough people buying Hulk comics.
Yeah, Hulk comics sell very well. I mean, the most recent run isn't selling well, but Immortal Hulk was the big comic run. Like a few years back,
What
Immortal
have
Hulk
you
was
done
selling
for
as much.
me lately?
Listen, if it wasn't for Spider-Man, Wolverine, and Hulk, Marvel would not exist today.
No, if it
Those three
wasn't for
propped up.
Wesley Snipes.
Wesley didn't come along to the 2000s. They had to get to the 90s first, and that was propped up entirely by Spider-Man, Wolverine, and the Hulk, and kind of the X-Men. But if we're looking at the big three, it's definitely those three. We got a trailer for Until Dawn 2. I never played the first one. I know Samsung definitely didn't because it's entirely a story game. For those who like that first one, this looks like it'll be a good continuation. We got a trailer for Stuntman Hollywood.
Wait, so what was the last
A
one?
trailer. Stuntman Hollywood.
No, the one before that.
Until Dawn 2.
Oh yeah, no. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's not for me either.
To make
If you
sure.
like it, happy. We got a trailer for Kimori. It's a 3-player action yokai hunting game.
Yes, I
which-
did like that.
Yeah,
I
of
call
course
it K-pop Demon Hunters, the game,
Of course you did.
and I skipped right past anything talking. I saw 03. I can play with my friends. I saw that gameplay. I said, "Oh, okay, I'm in. That's all I need." I will be playing on mute though. I don't want none of that music that was playing. I don't like it, but
Very happy.
I did like the game.
Very happy. Cool.
It looked good
It's not for me. It's not for
because
me.
you don't like playing games with your friends. That's the problem.
I don't like online games. I like my own controlled experience. I like my stories. I like to be able to not be bothered while I'm playing my games. And, to each their own. Got a trailer for Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis. This looks cool.
Yeah, but I feel like I feel like Uncharted is like Tomb Raider, and
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I saw the gameplay for that, and I was like, Uncharted plays better than what I saw, so I just wasn't feeling it. I'd rather play Uncharted than play that Tomb Raider game.
No, I'm intrigued. That's all I'll say.
Mm.
For those who don't know, this is a remake of Laura's First Adventure. So I remember playing the original on PlayStation, and if it's like that, that is intriguing enough for me to pick this up.
Also, they didn't put the polygons exactly the point. So what's the point?
Yeah, but then there would have been some sort of woke accusation. Got a trailer for Rayman Legends Retold. I was excited for this
I know you
because
were.
I played Rayman. Yeah, I played Rayman. I have some of the coolest memories playing Rayman with my son, like way back when, where like he was young and terrible at the game, and it made it funnier. And just trying to beat a single level was just full of hilarity and hijinks, and hopefully we get to play this as well. So I'm excited for this.
You and O'Shaughnessy. That's what he's dressed up as. Dressed up as Rayman.
I'm
I
also excited
I
for
didn't care for
Onimusha.
it.
Huh?
I didn't care for that or Onimusha. So Rayman and Onimusha just weren't.
Oni, you don't like Onimusha? Did you ever play the
Nah,
original Onimusha?
I don't think so.
Also story games.
Yeah, I'm good. The gameplay, like, it just wasn't
Um,
enough for me.
Control Resonant.
No.
This game looks fire.
Wait, was that the one with
This looks like
the dude with the mask on? He took it off, or that's the
no,
no?
that was we're
All
gonna
right, yeah,
get to that
that's
next.
next. Okay, so yeah, no,
Control Resonant. Have you played? You didn't even. You don't know about the original Control, do you?
nah, man.
Well, I'm excited for Control Resonant. The game you probably were excited about is Phantom Blade Zero, which I'm also excited
Yeah,
about.
that looked amazing. I had to fast forward a little bit. It was a lot of story going on, a lot of cutscenes, and then he took took the mask off, and they got to the gameplay, and I was like, all right, this is what I like. It looked good. It looked
We got a
cool.
trailer for Silent Hill Townfall.
Nah, wasn't for me either.
Not for me either. Got a trailer for Dune Awakening, which is an online game. You might be intrigued by it.
A little bit. Dune Awakening did intrigue me a little bit. It was
Hmm.
that, and then there's another one because you can like level up your class. You can do a bunch of stuff. Um, so that's what like was drawing me in. I doubt that I'll have people to play with, but I might get that a try. That might be one of the two.
We got a trailer for Marvel Tokon's Fighting Souls. Does that
Looks
intrigue you at all?
I don't know, man, because I'm. It looks exactly like a Marvel's Capcom 3 or 2. Sorry, but the whole Marvel's Capcom series. I know we talked about this game before. It's cool. I don't know, man. I might have to go ahead and get on that fighting game. It's like I like it because it was bringing back old memories
That's fair.
and no story.
I will not.
Oh
I'd
yeah,
say
you'll get
far the
juggled.
fuck away from me.
You'll get hit with something you
I might
never seen
start.
before.
I might actually start a fight in the home I'm playing this game at. Like I'm just fighting games are not for me. Y'all do not play fighting games the way normal people do.
I'll
Y'all
hit
don't
you with the Raging
count
Demon,
frames.
a movie you never seen. I did that to the homies. They kicked me out. They said you gotta go. I hit Smooth Carlito with the it costs three bars to use it. The like Shin Choryuken. Caught him. He turned the game off. Yeah, it's over with. So yeah,
Completely valid
I might have to get
response.
this just for like, you know, to bring back that feeling again.
I will not. Got a trailer for Ill, which is another horror game.
Yeah, nah,
I
wasn't.
had to see more. Got a trailer for The Lost Wild, which I thought was Dino Crisis, but it's just dinosaurs and stealth. Um, Boncho the Chef, I'm actually interested in because I played Dave the Diver, and that was really fun. And it's by the same developer.
Then I looked at. I was like, "What's this game about?" And I just saw he was making eels. And like,
Yeah,
this is what he's
this might
doing.
be the game. This might be your dream game. You've been making jokes about Ignis creating new recipes for several episodes now. Now you got a cooking game that stars a black man with some dope ass music in the background.
I ain't like
You
the
need
rap
to play
song in
this
the back. Why you gotta be playing rap songs when it's a black man on the screen?
because we pioneered rap.
I don't like it. Play R&B.
Some things ain't a woke crisis. Some things are just they make sense.
Play R&B instead. Play jazz. We in the kitchen.
I mean, they might. You haven't played the game yet. We got the full release of No Rest for the Wicked by Moon Studio is coming to PS5 and PC in October. It's already out on PC, but it's early access on PC.
I don't think that.
This is definitely for me. It's like Diablo meets Soulsborne games. I got a trailer for Ace Combat: Wings of Thieves. Not for me personally.
I was like, well, this is not Star Fox. I don't want nothing to do with that.
Listen,
I saw planes and I was like, I don't care. I don't want to see no jets, no spaceships. It's not Star Fox. Even though I'm not.
It's military industrial like the game. But as soon as I was watching this, I'm like, why is this trailer so long?
Exactly. I was like, this has got to go. What's next? I'm not playing this.
And Dynasty Warriors 3 Complete Edition Remastered got a release date October 1st, 2026. I am absolutely getting this. I love
Oh, we can play together.
Yeah, we can. I will play this with you because it has no story.
Yeah, just run. You understand it now. I'm like a Dynasty Warriors.
Just run out to 1,000 people.
I'll be having random versions of Dynasty Warriors. I had the Gundam. I used to play the Gundam Dynasty Warriors with T-Stair. That joint was fire.
That one too.
I got like One Piece Power Warriors, which is Dynasty Warriors. So I might have to. Yeah, I might have to clear some space on the PS5 for that one. You might give me more than 2 games this year.
And lastly, we got a big reveal of God of War Laufey.
Wait, hold on.
Features Faye.
What was the one? There was another one where you can. It's a 3-person player live service, and you can like level up your thing. Maybe you said it, and I thought it was something else.
It's either only live service ones I see are Marathon, which is why they were. I don't even know why they were in the trailer for that.
Skip that.
Dune Awakening and Demori, whatever it's called. Kimori.
I thought there was another one. Maybe I'm just thinking of Doom. My bad. Go ahead to the big one.
Yeah. So State of Play closed off with a really big reveal of God of War Laufey. It was a 20-minute gameplay sequence. This shit looks incredible.
Is it Laufey?
Like everything. Laufey. So
Laufey.
So her name is Faye, and I just you can be pronounced the other way. So it's Laufey. Laufey is what is Loki's dad in the comics.
Yeah.
Laufey, I guess they're pronouncing it here because it's more feminine.
But is it? Oh, okay.
They call her.
I mean, this is the problem when you don't pay attention to any story elements. I have no idea what happened. I didn't even know her name was Faye.
The problem.
I just saw the game.
You understand my frustration every time we get to a gaming topic on.
No, I'm saying I saw Laufey. I was like, oh, so they must be going back to the Norse route. Maybe she's mad at Laufey and is trying to kill him.
No, she's Laufey. She's Faye. Laufey.
Right.
Anyways, this looks incredible. I'm not gonna lie. When I first heard that this was coming out, because it was rumored a few months ago, whatever. I was a little skeptical. I'm like, I'm not really intrigued enough to play this. Like, I felt like the God of War story came to a good close. Not gonna lie, I didn't really want to play as Kratos' wife. Turns out I was wrong because the gameplay in here is fire. The story here is amazing. The world she's being transferred to looks incredible. She's being sent to the land of the dead gods, and she is meeting other dead deities there. Some are friends, some are foes. And there's so much you can do with that. Because for the longest time, everyone's trying to figure out like where the next chapter of God of War was going to take place. Everyone thought he was going to go to Egypt. Someone thought he was going to go to Chinese mythology. Personally, I didn't want an angry white man to go beat up on other ethnicities' gods. But this seems like a more agreeable option because she's going against pretty much all of the dead gods. I think, in my theory, don't know if it's going to come to fruition, but since she's dealing with the realm of the dead gods, there is a strong chance she's going to run into either one or several of the gods that Kratos killed throughout the first trilogy, which might be Zeus, might be what's the name, Hephaestus, Hades, any number of them, Ares. Like there's so much you can do with this, and so much story you can tell that gets me unbelievably excited to see if they implement any of these things. So
Mm-hmm.
I'll eat my words. I wasn't excited at first. After this trailer, this is a day one buy for me.
Now to the gameplay. I liked it. I
Did
liked
you
what
see
I,
the gameplay?
yeah,
Okay,
that's literally what I was. That's all I care about. You know this, man.
okay, that's fair.
I don't
I'm
care
fully
about
aware. It
nothing
pains me
else.
to admit every time.
Yeah, how's that gameplay looking? So I was like, all right, this looks good. I it I I played the original 3 God of War games. So I saw this. I saw like, oh, what? I saw Kratos help her get up for some reason. I skipped past that. I just need to keep reminding you that I moved past the story.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, all right, I like the sword. I like her, like her hands glowing. She's blocking, so she has some other abilities here. Like, all right, this is good. And
Mm-hmm.
then that boss fight comes in. You can parry in there. So all right, that's what I'm talking about. I like that. My parry is my favorite thing. Get that timing right. I was like, all right, this looks good. Those R2
You
triggers, or
need.
you gotta spam R2 at the right time. Like, oh, classic. I like it. So I might have to
I'm t-
get in that.
I'm telling you, you need to play the original, 2018 God of War. It's two games. The gameplay is very similar to what we saw here today. It's just that Kratos is a bit slower in his combat, but it's still very impactful, punchy. He's got all the parries you could ever want. Faye is a lot quicker and mystical when it comes to her parries, but I really think you would enjoy it. And as somebody who played the original trilogy, you can appreciate, I was about to say the character development, but you need to pay attention to the story to see all
Sure,
that.
don't care about
But
that.
but no, I think that you would love the combat. That's the best thing I can say.
And listen, the way this
So if you like,
economy set up, I can't be buying all these games.
it's free. It's free on PlayStation.
I don't got that level of PlayStation.
Yes, you do. I'm
I got
quite
game,
certain you do.
I got Gamecast, man.
I'm quite certain you have Gamecast and the
I can't
PlayStation Pass
afford
that
it.
allows you to play the cloud. You can play. It's part of the greatest hits catalog. I think that's the lowest form of PlayStation Online.
I got Essentials.
You, you have no excuse.
I don't
I
think
guarantee you
Essentials.
right now, if you boot up your PlayStation, you can at least play God of War 2018
The
for free.
PlayStation on, I'll check it because I've been watching
No.
Spartacus. Oh yeah, we just get into what we've been watching. So, or sorry, that's the state of play. I'm excited for God of War, K-pop Demon Hunters, the game, aka Kamari, and then uh, the Dune game. I think those are my 3. Uh, and then I've been watching Spartacus. I've seen it before. I watched it like in 2011, but I saw it on Netflix. So now it's like my comfort show. I don't know why this show where they're just killing everybody is my comfort show. But it's what it is. So I love Boosters. Absolutely loved it. Very hilarious. If you don't like Boots Riley's directing style and like writing style, you're not gonna like this movie. It's like very weird. The whole like if you saw Sorry to Bother You, think of that. Of like the weird twists and stuff going on. I enjoyed it though. Excited for a scary movie this weekend. I'm definitely gonna see that. And if I have a little free ticket, I'll go see He Man and give an honest review. Honestly, it was the whole this is Jared Leto's best performance. It's like damn. All right, maybe maybe I'll go see what they talk about. So
Yeah, it was the
yeah.
clip that got me, and I'm like, shit, he's actually a great Skeletor.
Mm.
Um, what am I doing? I'm actually doing another playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. For whatever reason, what's the name? That game called to me. I answered. And I'm
Mm.
doing a Warlock Paladin build playthrough, and one thing that's fascinating about that game is how you can play through it several dozen times like I have and discover something new each time. Like there are parts of the world that I hadn't even touched before. And I'm someone who actually pays attention and tries to cover as much of the story and world as possible. So really enjoying that. That aside, I still, whenever not able to be near a console, I play Chrono Trigger on my phone. I'm waiting for a
You
game
got Chrono
this
Trigger on your
month,
phone?
which probably yes
Okay.
I do. um, there's a game coming out this month called The Adventures of Elliot, the Millennium Tales. It's by Square Enix, and it is imagine the style of the top-down Zelda from the SNES / Game Boy Advance era, but with much deeper mechanics, and the art style is reminiscent of Octopath Traveler. Made by Square Enix, RPG. I'm very excited for it. There's a demo for it available. I know it's on Switch too. It might also be available for the other. It's also coming out on Xbox and PlayStation and PC. So there might be a demo for that too if you're intrigued before you actually buy it. I'm very excited for that. And then at the end of the month on June 25th is, of course, the Star Fox remake, which I cannot be more thrilled for because I am very susceptible to nostalgia when it's done correctly. So
Okay.
looking forward to those two things. Till then, I don't really have much to watch. Like I can't aside from the movies that are coming out, I can't
Silo.
think of any TV. Oh yeah, Silo. I can check out Silo.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't think of any news. Actually, no. Game of Thrones is coming out this month, which I'm not really excited for.
Yeah.
But yeah, that aside,
Oh,
I'm not really.
I forgot DTF St. Louis. I also finished that. That was amazing.
What's that?
It's on HBO. Jason Bateman is in it. He plays a
Gotcha.
weatherman who's like accused of murder. It's very good. Also very weird, but very good. And then I need to watch The Rooster and Silo.
Rooster is incredible,
Yeah, I need to get in that. Pause.
and you know who made it, right?
Nah.
Bill Lawrence of Scrubs. Go enjoy that.
Okay, but I'm not watching Scrubs
You're missing out.
though. I'm fine. All right, y'all.
But no, Rooster,
Hmm?
wonderful, heartfelt. I highly recommend.
Oh, Rooster. I thought you were talking about Scrubs again. All right, so that's our show. Y'all watch us on YouTube, Spotify, Twitch, uh, and yeah, we'll or wherever you listen to podcasts, whatever. And then we'll be back next week. Brand new show about something else.
That we will.
Until then, PlayStation. Peace.
Peace.